So let me tell y'all this story, man. It was this boy. So, anyways, in this story, this boy had a car. You know what I'm saying? He had a pretty old car. It did his mileage. It had his time, man. But anyways, so this guy he wanted a new car. So, anyways, in this story, before I say anything, this guy has a one car garage. So, anyways, he has a pretty old car, man. It did his mileage. It had his time. The car was pretty beat up. But anyway, so this guy wanted a new car. So he asked his mom. In the story, he asked his mom, should he get a new car? You know what I'm saying? You know how we ask our parents for their approval to see what they think because they're older than us, anyways. So this guy in this story, he asks his mom, should he get a new car? And his mom said no. She said no. Without even giving him an explanation, he told him no, you can't get a new car. So, anyways, the next day went by on, and he asked his mom, "Your mom, should I get a new car?" And he says no. She says no to him. So, anyways, as days go on, days go on, days go on, days go on, he keeps asking his mom, "Your mom, should I get a new car?" Every day she telling him no. Every day she telling him no, no, no. So one day he got fed up. The dude got fed up and said, "You know what, man? I'm about to sell my old car. I'm about to get my old car at the garage, sell it, and go buy a new car." So he sold his old car. He got it at the garage. He sold it. He got used that money he made from that car and got a new car. So anyway, so when he got in the new car, he brought the new car in the garage to show his mom. So he went in the house and he got his mom into the garage and showed her the new car. And in the story, out of nowhere, the mom started clapping. She started clapping. He was like, "Yo, mom, why are you clapping?" And the mom told the boy, she said, "Son, how are you going to get a new car if you don't have space for it?" And guys, man, I heard that story and bro, like that jump crazy. Did you just hear what the mom said? The mom said, "Son, how are you going to get a new car if you don't have space for it?" Guys, that's just like our relationship, with God. Before you ask for a blessing, you have to be prepared for it. Like, guys, bro, before you ask God for a blessing, you have to be prepared for it. Guys, I can't ask God for a Bugatti. I can't say, "Yo, Father God, can you give me a Bugatti?" And I can't even afford to fill up the tank. I can't even afford to get the insurance for the car. If you ask God for a blessing, you have to be prepared. That's like me asking God for a mansion, and I can't afford to keep the lights on. I can't even afford to pay the mortgage. Guys, that's why most of us haven't received what we've been praying God for because we're not ready to receive it at that moment. Imagine if God gave us everything we prayed for at that moment we prayed for. Like, imagine a 13-year-old asking God, "Yo, can you get me a house?" Yo, bro, what you mean get you a house? You're 13. You see what I'm saying? Before you ask God for a blessing, be prepared for it, guys. You have to be prepared for it, or it won't happen. You have to be prepared. You have to be able to maintain the blessing. To have the blessing stabilized, you have to be able to keep the blessing. Like, guys, that's why lately in my life before I ask God for something, I always ask myself, Isaiah, before you ask God this, are you able to keep this? Would you be able to stabilize this? Would you be able to maintain it? Would you be able to keep up? You have to be able to maintain the blessing. You can't be going around asking God. I can't be going around, "Yo, Father God, can you give me a 2,000, I'm not $2 million home in Bel Air, and I can't afford nothing. I don't even have $2 million Bel Air house money." Guys, always remember this, man. Going forward in your life, when you're ready to ask God for something, a blessing, when you're asking God for a breakthrough, just think to yourself, "Yo, this blessing or this breakthrough I'm asking for, am I able to maintain it? Am I able to keep on going with it?" Always remember that, guys. Like me, I've been learning, I've been studying, I've been growing as a person, and man, I've been learning this stuff that, man, if I ask God for something, I have to be able to maintain it. I have to be able to keep it going. Guys, most of these guys, us young adults, most of us, we asking God for a lot of things. Like, especially my age group and everything, we asking God for, like, I'm gonna say, like, for my age, I'm gonna say new apartments. Guys, you asking God for this apartment, but can you pay the rent? Are you going to be able to pay the rent? If God blesses you with the apartment, are you able to pay the light bill, the water bill? Are you going to be able to pay? Guys, always remember that. Going forward in life, always remember that. Before you ask God for something, think about it. Sit down and think about yourself. Am I able to maintain this? Am I able to keep this blessing going? Always remember that, guys. Before you ask God for before you ask God for a blessing, see if you prepared to keep it. Always remember that, guys.